New Zealand.
New Zealand. Hi guys! Happy Saturday. Aram, you look cute today. Okay, that's enough. If you're new here, he's Arav. My name is Preeti. Welcome to
Story time. Hi, Priyanka.
That's Shrika. Hi, Shrika.
Hi, Shrika.
This is story number 116. Let's sing the Magic Hat song today. Today we are going to a different continent. We are not gonna be in Asia anymore. We are going to a different continent. I'm giving you a hint. The country that we are visiting today is New Zealand.
Can I tell it out loud?
No need. So the country that we are visiting today is New Zealand. Do let us know if you know which continent.
Turkey.
Random. Shh. Do let us know if you know which continent is New Zealand in. All right. Okay. Chalo. Now let's sing the magic.
It's in Europe.
No, that's wrong.
Asia.
That's also wrong. So you know that New Zealand. Russia is not a continent.
South Africa.
No.
South Africa.
No.
North Africa.
No.
Africa.
No.
New Zealand.
New Zealand is a country. I'm asking which continent is New Zealand in?
Europe. South Africa. Africa. Antarctica.
The magic hat is shaking. The magic hat is shaking. The magic hat is shaking. And Arav's duty is smiling.
New Zealand is in Africa.
No, it's not.
Asia.
No, it's not.
Europe.
So hi Neerav and Shrika.
New York is in Antarctica.
Neerav and Shrika, do you know which continent is New Zealand in? Do let us know if you know, okay? What is blah? Like blah, 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 blah. Alright guys, so Magic Hat, give me the story.
Look up, then you will get the story.
Okay, here comes your way. Fasten your seatbelt. We are going to Oceania. Here we go. Australia, New Zealand. These are all part of a continent called Oceania. Now we are going to visit.
There's no continent named Oceania.
Hey, some people also call it Australia as a continent, but it's actually Oceania, and New Zealand is a part of Oceania continent. Cool?
Oh, Australia. Oh, yeah.
All right. So we are going to New Zealand, and then we are going to read a very interesting story from New Zealand. All right. So what you see here, this is the country of New Zealand. It is an island country. That means it is surrounded by water on all the sides. What do we know about New Zealand? We know that in New Zealand is part of the Oceania continent. Okay.
I think all the countries in Oceania are island countries. You know why?
Yes.
Because ocean, it has ocean, and yeah, so ocean, because it's all surrounded by water, and yeah, they just made up.
That's right. New Zealand is known for its snow-topped mountains and cloudy blue skies.
And crisp, fresh
Passport
air.
to New Zealand. There are about 700 smaller islands. New Zealand is what, it's a group of islands in the Pacific Ocean. There are about 700 small islands in New Zealand. Okay, 4.4 million people live there. Now you look at the map, it's part of Oceania, right? Can you see New Zealand? This is New Zealand.
Yeah.
And it is in the Pacific.
Wait, you learned something new, Oceania, right?
Oceania.
That we don't call it Australia.
Right. Now, New Zealand has few very important cities. New Zealand is a country. So few very important cities. Auckland is the largest city of New Zealand.
So we're going to Auckland, New Zealand?
Not really. We're not going to Auckland. But would you remember Auckland?
Yeah, Auckland.
Okay. The land around Auckland has volcanic craters and mountains. Wow.
What does Auk mean?
Huh?
What does Auk mean?
Not Auckland. That's just the name. Like Raipur. There's no meaning of Rai, right? Kanpur. There's no meaning of Kanpur. It doesn't mean that it's related to ear. Auckland is just a place, okay? Now, the capital of New Zealand is Wellington. So we learned about...
So we're going to Wellington.
We are not going to Wellington either. We are just learning a little bit about New Zealand. Hey, who are these people? Why are they dressed so differently?
Ancient Romans.
Ancient Romans, that's right. And these people are called Māori.
Māori.
Oops. Wait, I wanted it to say the definition. I don't know why it's not saying it. Say, oh, that's crazy.
Maori,
Maori. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
One more time.
Maori, Maori,
Maori.
You said
Maori.
Arab, do you know in Bollywood there's a song called Maori Maori? So it's very
Maori.
similar to Maori. It's called Maori. Okay.
Maori.
So the Maori way of life is part of New Zealand past and also present. Today, the Maori people, they sometimes perform dances. So they are a tribe in New Zealand. And our story today is coming from the Maoris. All right.
All right.
Look how they dress differently, right?
Yeah.
In most of the countries, different tribes, they dress differently.
Ah,
Can
like
you
one
dis-
dresses like a lion, one dresses like a crocodile.
Can you describe what are they wearing?
This
It looks
one,
like they are wearing matchsticks, like long
the mans
matchsticks.
are wearing like hay.
Hey, right?
Yeah.
Right. So this was a little bit of information about New Zealand. This is the flag of New Zealand. Can you see?
Yeah. So this comes
How
from
many stars are there? 1, 2, 3, and 4.
this they stole from Great Britain.
This they stole from Great Britain. Wow.
They used it. Great Britain has this, and they took it from Great Britain, stole it.
That's right, but they did not steal it. So New Zealand flag is blue with a United Kingdom flag. Why are you pushing me? With a United Kingdom flag in the upper left corner, and there are 4 red stars on the right side. Wow, Arab, see? Fjord. Fjord are found on the country's coast. These are deep, narrow bays of seawater, and you will find a lot of them in New Zealand. New Zealand's highest peak is Mount Cook. Do you think somebody is cooking something there? It is in the southern Alp mountain ranges.
Cook?
Mount Cook.
Like you're cooking something there.
Many types of animals live in New Zealand. These include
Is this a kiwi bird?
yes, this is a kiwi bird. Kiwi
Wow.
birds only live in New Zealand. They cannot fly. Although it's a bird, but it cannot fly. And look at the long and pointed beak. And they actually look like kiwi, don't they? Have you seen the
Yeah,
kiwi
the-
fruit?
Yeah. And the backs are kiwi. So that's why.
Some of the animals which are found in New Zealand are not found anywhere else in the world. For example, kiwi is one such bird which cannot fly, but it's only found in New
So if we chase
Zealand.
it will run, right?
Hey, New Zealand people watch and play rugby football. These are some of the famous faces of New Zealand. Sir Edmund Hillary, he was a famous mountain climber. A lot of people know
Maybe
because he was the first person to climb Mount Everest, the tallest, the highest peak in the world. Sir Edmund Hillary. Okay, so that was about New Zealand. I think there's a lot more to learn about New Zealand, but that's it. We are going to stop here. We are going to go to the story. Just a recap. You see the flag of New Zealand. It has got a Great Britain flag on the left, and it has got 4 red stars to the right. And the biggest country of New Zealand is Auckland. The biggest city of New Zealand is Auckland, and its capital city is Wellington. And we know that there is a Maori tribe which is prominent in New Zealand.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, the currency of New Zealand is New Zealand dollar. And we know that the national bird of New Zealand is kiwi, national animal. And kiwi is not found in any other country in the whole world.
National animal is not kiwi. Kiwi bird.
I think it is kiwi, the
How?
national animal.
The national animal kiwi bird.
All right. So now we are going to one story from New Zealand, which is from the Māui tribe. Maui slows the sun. This story is written by Gabrielle, and the pictures are illustrated by Jing Jing Song. Maui slows the sun. It tells the story of how young Maui lassoed the sun to slow down its travels across the sky, so the daylight would last longer. Do you know the lasso? You know Wonder Woman uses a lasso. It's like a rope.
She comes from Israel.
She comes from Israel. I mean, the real Wonder Woman, it comes from Israel. Hello, Shilpa.
Shilpa.
All right, so I think you missed a little bit information about New Zealand, but now we are going to the story time and Arav is moving a lot. I don't know why. Let's go. Arav, stop moving! Why are you scratching?
There's something.
Okay. On a small island in the middle of the ocean, there lived a young boy. His name was Maui. What was his name?
Maui.
Have you ever met a boy whose name is Maui?
No.
I haven't. I'm reading about a Maui for the first
No,
time.
I'm not. A Maui. Who's a
Maui. I mean, a boy. Stop that.
It just
A boy
feels
called
like-
Maui. Okay. And we already know that New Zealand is made up of many small islands, about 700 of them, right? So on one of the small island in the middle of the ocean lives this young boy whose name is
Maui.
Maui. Maui's island was constantly veiled in darkness. The sun rays too quickly across the sky, and its rays never touched the land where he lived. So do you think he's always living in darkness and there's no sunlight where he lives?
Yeah.
But why is sunlight important to us? Who can tell me?
Because the world will be dark. We can't see.
The world will be dark, we can't see, and our body system, our biological clock,
Yeah.
it functions according to the sunlight. We need sunlight
And
to function
lights won't
properly.
work.
That's right. Why else is sunlight important? Do let us know in the comment section. Why do you think sunlight is important? Okay. Now we will find out what is the solution to this problem of the Maui land, because in his land, the sun never touched the land. Yeah.
Yeah.
The rays always passed way too quickly. Maui heard the music of his mother pounding kapa every day. But the kapa she labored over never dried. Arab, you know what is a kapa? I think they stitch clothes in a certain way using some kind of wooden instruments. So when they pull the instrument or the cloth making machine, it makes some kind of sound. And you see that thing with pattern,
Yeah.
beautiful flowers and stuff, that's
Yeah.
called a kapa. I think it's a kind of a dress for their tribe. Okay.
Okay.
So this kapa that her mother was making, it never dried because there was no sun. Maui had never felt the warmth of the earth under his feet, and that made him feel restless and sad. He decided to meet with the sun and convince him to travel more slowly across the sky. In the cool, still night, he made his way to the sun's lair. What is the sun's lair? The place where the sun lives. And he brought with him a cord of olona along. I think it's a big cord, like a lasso he brought with him along. I think I can understand. I can fathom what's his plan. Can
What?
you?
What?
He has brought a long cord with him, a long lasso.
So,
Can you make a guess? What is he gonna do?
lasso the sun.
Yes, maybe. You are right, Swati. Plants cannot prepare food when there's no sunlight. Maui saw the first few beams of the sun ray. The rays reach out from behind the mountain top. Okay, have you seen the sun go up in the sky in the morning? How slowly it goes up and the rays reach us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the sun rays were reaching the earth from behind the mountain top. Quickly, Moi threw his cord, the lasso, around the sun's rays and he pulled them tight. You know why?
Why?
Because the sun's rays were very naughty. They traveled very fast. So instead of going down on the earth, they would just see the sun ray over there in the sky and that's it. It disappeared because it traveled like lightning very fast. So what did our Maui do?
He pulled very
Yeah, he lassoed around the sun's rays and he pulled it very
tight.
tight. The sun gasped. He was choking, right?
Yeah.
And strained. But Maui refused to let go. Maui begged the sun to slow down and let his light touch the world below. The sun was too proud to let the young boy win. The sun also pulled the lasso. Can you see the boy? The boy here is in blue.
Yeah.
Yeah? The sun pulled the lasso. The boy pulled the lasso. There was a lot of push and pull going on
Yeah.
because the sun was too proud to let the young boy win.
Yeah.
But the Maui did not relent. He never gave up. Hey, that's a new word for gave up.
Yeah.
Relent.
Mm.
Yeah?
Mm.
You want to find out what exactly is the meaning of relent?
Yeah.
Relent.
To become less severe, harsh, or strict. That means he did not relent. Matlab, he was as determined, okay?
Hmm.
As sincere about pulling the lasso. He did not give up. Yeah?
Yeah.
After many hours of struggle, the sun finally agreed to climb the sky more slowly. Hey, what am I doing? I'm landing. Climb up the sky more slowly, but only for half of the year. He said, I'm not gonna do it for all 365 days. I'm not gonna do it for all 12 months of the year, said the sun. He said, I'm gonna do it only for
No.
6 months of the year. Pleased with this compromise, because Maui wanted the sun to come and touch the earth for all 365 days of the year, right? For all the 12 months. But the sun said, okay, fine, young boy, you win, but 6 months only. So that's a compromise, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not what the sun wanted. The sun never wanted to go. It's not what the Maui wanted. Maui wanted the sun to come down on all the 12 months of the year, right?
Yeah.
So it's a compromise. What did the sun finally agree to? 6 months only, right?
Yeah.
Pleased with this compromise, Maui released the sun and made his way home, feeling the warmth of the sun on his back for the very first time. Just imagine, Harav, how cold would it be if there is no sun?
It's quite good.
Quite cold, right? You know, the sun makes us active. We get
Yeah.
up and we feel like doing the day's work. If there is no sun, we'll feel lazy. As Shweta said, I think Harsha is on Shweta's side. As she said, the plants will not prepare food, yeah?
Yeah.
Our biological clock will be very confused. It won't understand, oh, when is time to get up? When is time to work? When is time to go to sleep? Yeah?
Yeah.
Because when there is light, right?
Yeah.
Naturally, our body wants to get up and work. And when it's dark, naturally, our body wants to go down and sleep. But some monkeys want to watch TV in the night. Like this monkey I watched yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
For a very long
You
time,
should
which is
have-
not good.
In the mornings, yeah, she didn't feel so well.
I know. Now, coming back to Maui, Maui could now feel the warm sand under his feet. And he saw his mother's kapa, you know, this cloth,
Yeah.
dry in the sun. His island of darkness was now an island of music and light. Days were brighter and people were cheerful. And see how flowers grew. Yeah?
Yeah.
And the plants are growing. Earlier, no flower, no plants, right? You want to see the pictures earlier? See, now it's so bright, right?
True.
But when the story started, so dark, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, so dark.
Hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right, guys?
Yeah.
Awesome. So this was the story of perseverance. Yeah, not relenting, not giving up. Even you can get the sun to agree to you if you don't give up. Right, Ara?
Yeah.
Awesome, guys. So did you like the story? Hope you liked the story and hope you had fun visiting New Zealand with us.
Yeah.
We'll see you tomorrow with another story. But before we go, there is a very simple quiz for you. Remember in the beginning, we did read a little bit about New Zealand.
Wow.
We discovered a little bit about
what
New
language?
Zealand.
I think this is a nice language.
This is Urdu, I guess, and probably he's saying hello, he or she.
Oh.
Right. So guys, do let us know which continent is New Zealand in? I'll give you two options. Is it in Asia or is it in Oceania? So you have two options. Let me know your answers in the comment section. Arav is jumping right ahead to answer it and he gave me the correct answer. And I hope you heard I hope you read the story. You visited New Zealand with us, and I hope you also know the answer. So let us know your answers in the
Might
comment
give us
section.
hint.
Meanwhile, I want to show you the stars that Arav draw on my hands today. Can you see the star?
And
2 of them, and here's 2 more.
my mother also drawn.
But I think Arav's stars are nicer than me. I draw on his hand, and he draw on mine. Let us know which one do you like more. I think I like Arav's more. I think Arav draw nicer stars on my hand. Arav, can you show your stars, please? Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, these are the stars I draw for him. And these are the stars he draw for me. So let me know which ones do you like more. I think Arav did a better job than me.
Oceania. Oh.
Thank you for the story, as it was my gift to Mehit on his 5th birthday. Wow, Daksha, awesome. Happy birthday, Mehit.
Happy birthday.
Guys, can we all say happy birthday to Mehit? Wow, he's turned 5 years old. That's awesome. Oceania is the correct answer, Harsha. Oceania. Okay, let me write down the correct answer for you. I mean, the spelling. Ocean as in O-C-E-A-N, ocean, ocean, and then I-A, Oceania. All right? This is the correct spelling of Oceania. Great job. Oceania. That's correct. Oceania, Shilpa. All right. Awesome, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great Friday. Ta-ta.
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 Bye-bye. Bye-bye.